Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Icarus Live. That's right. And in today's episode of Icarus Live, we are on our way to some crazy worm-killing research. You know, it's Migrating Sand Survey. So the patch on Friday means they did some boss upgrades, and boss upgrades is always a little scary. So, sure enough, they want us to go do some surveying around and probably kill a worm. Now, of course, that's what happens, right? Saul calls me up on the hotline. He says, hey, they got a problem on the planet with a worm. Do you want to go kill it? And I'm like, no. And he like, well, do you want to get paid? And I'm like, well, maybe. So you know how it is. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll go. I guess we're going to go down. We're going to do this thing. Hey, Alan, how's it going? Doing all right. The 30-degree weather caught me off guard. And unfortunately, that happens every once in a while. It's just the way it is. And but it's been cooler for the last 2 days, so I'm feeling much better again now. And there's a whole story to that of over 30 years and how sometimes the heat can make me sick and blah blah blah, and how I wasn't prepared for it because we don't usually get 30-degree temperatures at this time of year. Blah blah blah. Some more stuff. But let's get into switching the screen over because this screen is boring and we'll switch into the session screen. So let's do that. And then I push this button to turn on this sound, and hopefully it works. And sure enough, that is the mission. We are in the Migrating Sand Survey. And of course, as always, to save a little bit of that pain and suffering for everybody, yeah, too much heat. Too much heat for old Max. It's just the way it is. And to save a little time for, of course, what I always do is I always do the preliminary work up front. So as, of course, we all don't have to sit around and watch me run around for 5 hours just collecting a bunch of rock sticks and stuff to build some place to live. We should be good to go, right? With a little bit of luck. I mean, you're never 100% good to go, but I mean, we're kind of more like, 70, 85% ready to go. So I guess we're ready to go. We're going to kick in here. We're going to resume the prospect. Let's get into doing this survey because Saul wants to get paid, and I don't know what's his rush is, but I don't know. Maybe he's got some gambling debt he got to pay off or something. Meanwhile, I got to, it is what it is. It's not my fault, Saul, that, they had that they didn't really have anything for us. What was it there? A couple weeks ago, they didn't really have anything for us, Saul. I mean, there's no missions, Saul. What do you want me to do? Like, I can't, we only get paid when they have a mission for us on planet, and it's not about furniture making, Saul. Anybody can make furniture. That's not what this is about. So, nevertheless, we are underway. Here we go. Hopefully the screen's going to load. There we are. It's a little slower than usual. Looks like it's bedtime. It also looks like the camp's very empty. So, first things first, though. This is actually a good time. It's a good time. Of course, it is becoming evening, and of course, as tradition has now dictated, the Love Shack. Let's light the Love Shack on fire, and then, of course, we're going to talk about where it is we are, what we've got going on, all the good things that everybody likes to talk about. Let's do that. I'll stand over here in the corner. It's going to, of course, hopefully light on fire, and we'll do it for you, and then we're going to do it for you. As you can see, the old shack is looking pretty beat up. You can tell it's had to go through many storms, but it is still standing. At least the lightning didn't get it this week, which was good. I was going to say, could you light it up on fire a little faster because I got things to do today. Okay, good. There we go. So it's evening. Of course, the evening hours have arrived, and we are going to do the stuff. Now, where are we? Hey, James, what's going on? Hey, Max, I've been waiting for the next part. Nice to know that it's finally here. Yeah, and in fact, I want to talk about all the cool stuff that was on the Friday update, including DLC. Boom! At the end of the stream, we're actually going to get out. We're going to have a look at the new screens, some other really cool stuff. But of course, we got a mission to do first, right? But it's always good. It's always good when we get into do a little Icarus, right? Because it always makes things happy. Where are we? No Fish Lake. That's right. Sure enough, here in G14, No Fish Lake. Now, of course, it's had fish for some time, but anybody who's watched the channel for a long time knows that for quite a long time there was no fish in this lake. There was in the beta, and then, of course, the fish disappeared, and we've always called it No Fish Lake. But No Fish, we're back again. Here we are, we're back again. Yep, back here at No Fish Lake, and sure enough, we have the Love Castle down there, and it's all go for it. Yeah, I'm excited. I know I can't watch everything, so I have to come to your stream or playlist for the updates. Hey, I know, right? So we're going to have a look at that. We're going to have a look at the new going in interface. That'll be really cool. So, of course, the Love Shack, you know, it's the Love Shack because everybody knows it. Yeah, I mean, the Love Shack always treats me good. But we're so used to building the Love Castle now, you know, it's a thing, right? It's just a thing that has to happen. And we're going to put my torch back over in its usual spot so that it doesn't light everything I do on fire. Now, if you notice this Love Shack, or the Love Castle, it's pretty empty. it's pretty empty. I mean, it's got a few things, but it doesn't have a lot of things. In fact, am I ready to go? Yes, I am ready to go. So this probably isn't good, right? What's wrong here? Well, you see, this Love Shack is just where I've been hanging out to do the things, to build up for today's mission. You see, the real mission is way over here in B13. Well, it's actually more out here in D13. But as you can see, the rocket landed all the way over here in A13, which is one of the two water sources of the big southern desert. And of course, what we did then was I ran all the way from A13 over here to No Fish Lake to set up for preparation. Oh, the gun is coming. You know it. We all know it. So in this case, of course, we ran over here. Of course, I did all the mining. I set up camp. I did all the smelting. I did all the benches. And sure enough, we've got the pew-pew gun. You knew, well, you knew we were going to have the pew-pew gun, right? I mean, this was just a given. You know? Oh, yeah, we're going to hurt somebody. Yeah. But this is not, but of course, once we had everything done, we took it all back to A13 because this is where my main base is. We are now leaving here at No Fish Lake for the last time. I've been coming back here to collect up my property, collect up the things. We're leaving the rest. We'll never be back here because the ship's not even over on this part of the map. This is it. So we're gonna hit the sleep button. Boom, boom. There we go. And that's it, folks. And I would burn this one down too, except that's just a little mean. And you never know. I might die and may need it. So we're not gonna burn it down just yet. So we're going to take a run on over here. Of course, we're going to head our way over to 813, and whoa, that was some funky screen stuff going on. Yeah, we knew, and I think you're the only YouTuber who we can tell is actually enjoying the game. Oh, heck yeah! We enjoy the game. The game's awesome. Woo! Yeah, I mean, come on. We do things here every day. The nice part is about the once a week updates is that, you know, with my heavy time schedule, the whole 9 yards, you know, it would be really hard for me to do multiple days of Icarus now. But the nice part about the once a week mission is that it comes out on Friday. That usually allows me on Saturday to do all the grunt work, as I call it. That's all the work. What have I got going on here? Did I miss the turn? I think I missed the turn. You missed the turn, Max. Dude, now you're going to do some parkour here. I know you're awesome, but okay, there we go. See, we did it. We're all right. Gee whiz, you are lost, dude. You are so lost. Oh, man, you are way lost. Okay, that's all right. That's fine. you know, sometimes I get lost. It's perfectly all right. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, sometimes, of course, nowadays, you know, with everything kind of crazy, it would be really hard to do multiples of Icarus. Now, of course, when the DLC drops, I will be, because, you know, I'm going to be doing that, right? But it takes me a little time to. Takes me a little time, right? So, like, you know, it comes out kind of late Friday here for me. I then use Saturday to do all the grunt work, right? Because, I mean, everybody knows what your first 6 hours is. Your first 6 hours is going to be you building a wood shack, and then you building the stone shack, and then you collecting resources, and then you doing the things to get those resources in order, and then, you know, stuffing things. And then the next thing you know, you can finally start the mission, which, of course, is fine. Are you a hog? Are you a boar? Yes, you are. Listen, I need things. Excuse me. Yeah. Listen, dude, I have no bacon. I don't know if I can even carry this bacon. I am so close to being overweight. Can we carry the bacon? No. Really? Can I carry half the bacon? Oh, don't consume that, dude. So you do it again. Listen, are you doing that just to impress the people or what? That's 5. No, you're not going to be able to consume any of that. All right, fine, whatever. Listen, thanks, hog. Gotta go. Yeah, great job, dude. You made yourself sick, you goof. Here, take some medicine. Eating raw meat like that. Whatever. Gee whiz. And so, yeah, of course, then Sunday, of course, you know, I'll do things and get ready for today's or this week's streams. So, of course, it is working out. I do enjoy getting this done on Monday after the Friday updates. It all just kind of works out really good, I think. It works out good on the schedule, and it works out good overall. And heck, sometimes we even get to have a little fun with the pew-pew gun. And we're going to have some fun today, because let me tell you, it's going to be crazy. Yeah, it's going to be a fight to the finish. In this corner, weighing at about 185 pounds, maybe 190 and change, is going to be Maniac Max. And on the other corner, weighing about 49,800 pounds, about 400 feet long and not looking very pretty, is going to be Mr. Worm. Who's going to win? I don't know. It's going to be tough. I'll give you a time. Maybe it's just me, but I haven't had time to watch your vids on 2 times speed. It's actually fun. Dude, everybody watches my 2 times speed vids. I have got that kind of voice where people can watch me at 1.5 or 2 times speed. And for some reason, I sound awesome. I mean, I sound just as hot as I do in normal speed. And in fact, when I'm editing and double checking stuff, I watch myself at 2 times speed, so which is kind of funny. It's really weird. I'm like, and I've tried it with like lots of YouTubers, and they you know, they don't sound right, or their voice sounds too fast, and all the 9 yards. But for some reason, it must be my tone versus the speed I talk at versus whatever. It must be just the right pitch that 1.5 or 2 times speed all works out good. Now, the only thing about 2 times speed is if there's music in the background and stuff, it does sound a little quirky. But you know, that's either here and there, right? So of course we are making our way across the desert. As you can see, we have now we're into the plains of nothing here. You know, this is us taking all the stuff back to this base, and then of course we're gonna get set up to take on all the things. So we haven't even done the first requirement of this mission, which is to drop the beacons, because I'm sure that's going to be bad. You know, dropping beacons is never good, right? I mean, dropping beacons is like, you know, oh, a slap in the face. We're gonna eat you with your face. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. So yeah, we got supplies. We got the guns. We got the goods. We got the stuff. We're gonna go have a good time and do all the pew-pew things. Yeah, lots of people, actually, several commenters mentioned watching me at 1.5 speed, you know. And hey, as long as I provide entertainment, YouTube doesn't care if you're watching me at double speed or not. I don't care if you're watching me at double speed or not. In fact, it's great that I'm able to provide quicker entertainment. On some of these bigger missions, on some of these bigger videos, because I think it's a great thing. That way you can kind of get it all in, and it's like boom, all set, good to go, right? Dude, that was kind of rude. Listen, I'm gonna have to shoot some of you guys later. So, well, we're not gonna shoot you. I'm probably just gonna use my bow and arrow and boink you. Now, listen, Mr. Elephant, I didn't mean anything by that. I was just having a friendly conversation with the antelope here. You didn't hear anything. Gosh darn it, because if you guys, freaking elephants, they lose their minds if they hear anything talk about hurt my friends, will ya? Well, I'm going to step all over you. Well, whatever. They're not that. They're not all up on that anyway. At least, unlike bears, elephants can be quite slow. So I can usually get ahead of them. Oh yeah, man, I'm all about the entertainment factor. I mean, games are games. Anybody can play a game. I mean, only this can I be this good looking. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. I mean, there's playing games, and then I have to be this good and sound looking. The things I got to do. And look at that. Sure enough, we are now approaching the Love Castle #2. I know. You think, holy smokes. Does this man have nothing else better to do with his life? Probably not. But let's not talk about that. I will appreciate the like. I appreciate everybody's likes, actually. I just appreciate the viewership, period, right? Makes it all knowing that it's worth the doing. As you can see, this shed, wait a minute, has more stuff in it. Well, of course it does, because the stuff is actually all been brought here. And now we're going to put down the other benches that I've brought. Let's get that in. Boom. Do this, and we'll turn that this way just to have it here. Now, the only reason I even brought that is if in case we were going to get lucky with an exotics deposit. There are 3 of them on this map. The other 2 are way up here, and there's no way it's not worth it. There was a chance, well, there was a 33% chance that there was an exotic deposit here at D14. If there was, I would have made a drill back at No Fish Lake and had dropped it off there and started mining. But in this case, it's a bit of a bummer. The exotic deposit was not there, which means it's either way up here in D7, or it's way up here in like K3. Forget it. I'm not doing all that. So I already found a few exotics, and I guess we're only going to have to get out with what we get out of here today. So now that we've got all the equipment here, so at least I have the bench to repair the gun, all that kind of stuff. I don't have a lot of metals here, a lot of metals and materials. That's the only trick, because obviously we shouldn't really need any more metals or materials. You're going to put that sulfur down here, though, dude, because that's important. Did you put the bullets over here? Yes, you did. So as you can see, we found a little exotics in some caves, and and that's fine. I do have 129 bullets, so hopefully we'll do fine with that. In fact, I'm going to leave them 29 bullets here. I am pretty sure I have this as my spawn point already, but if it's not, there it is. And I have my backup shed ready to go. And of course, we're going to do that when we get ready to take on the worm. So with that, I guess we got to get started on the mission of the day. The mission of the day is, hey, go grab 3 beacons out of your spaceship, dude, and go put them down. So let's go do that. So we will run up around here. And wouldn't you know, they parked the spaceship in the very back. Like, they couldn't park it up front. Gee whiz. Hey, still after that monies? Oh, darn right. We're always after the monies. And if we can get any free monies, we always take that free monies. But, yeah, in this case... with the update 2 weeks ago, they started to put in random spawn points. Now, they're not truly random. They started putting in, okay, so up to this point, exotic deposits were always in the same location, right? So everybody knows J12, I think, is where the first exotic deposit is when you go to do the exotics mission, right? I mean, it was always there, and it is still there for that mission because that mission is specific. But in other maps, of course, there was always this one specific thing, and it was great. Can I only take one of these at a time? Oh, good. I can grab all three. Okay, here we go. Talk to me. Are you got what you have? Saul, you got nothing to say on that? Really? You're not going to say anything at all on that? Okay, cool. Deploy beacons at location M. Sure. Okay, I can deploy beacons at location M. We'll work our way back to the cabin here first, though. Listen, Zebra, you bunch of convicts wearing your shirts. I don't know what zoo you escaped from, but don't think I don't know about it. But yeah, we're all about that monies. We likes the monies. Monies is good. We likes monies. But yeah, so when they started the when they introduced that randomizer a couple weeks ago, that's why last week's mission we got really lucky here, and we got really lucky here in C13 when that exotics deposit was there, because it could have been in other areas, right? And of course we mined that. I mined the rest of that off camera. I wasn't going to torture you guys with that. That ended up having like a couple of hundred exotics in it. It took me like forever to mine. It wasn't until like, I don't know, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I think I finally finished mining that sucker and finally got off the planet. But yeah, I wasn't going to torture you guys for like 4 hours just to sit there and stare at a miner. But anyway, nevertheless, nothing this week. So it's just mission, do the mission things, you know, look important while doing the mission and all that. So we're going to do this. How much wood you got on you, Max? Not a lot. You haven't got a lot of fiber either, my friend. Listen, can we make a box? Can you at least make a box? Okay, yes, you can. How much fiber is that? That's 16 fiber? Okay, that's fine. All right, so we have a box. Do I have my 4 things? Yes, I do. All right, cool. Let's go set up some beacons. I hope these beacons are weatherproof. Because they didn't say anything about protecting the beacons. It just says drop the beacons, and I'll be like fine to do it. So we'll run on over here. We'll find out some of that monies. We're going to get in some of the cash. Cash flow is what I need. And we're going to see what happens. Now, as far as I know, dropping the beacons shouldn't cause me any real problems. Now, I should have a look at that. Yeah, so this shouldn't be too bad. Everything should be fine, right? We're going to drop a beacon, right? Yep, we got the beacons on me. We're going to drop this beacon at the first location. If we run into any trouble, you know, we've got the emergency hut with us. There's a couple of caves around here, but not exactly where we're going, but we might be able to duck into a cave. Meanwhile, see, this is why I wanted a hog, right? A hog would have given us a 3rd meal choice, so that's a bit of a bummer. We'll have to keep an eye out for hogs. I might actually like swing up that way, maybe try and grab a few hogs while we're down here. One thing I don't see a lot of is hogs, right? Okay, dude. Enough of the noises. Holy smokes. Hey, Mr. Elephant, what are you doing? Listen, you're not going to beat up my beacons, are you? Wow, not one, but 2 of you. Okay, this is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with there. How we doing? You're about to walk right into this thing, dude, and these elephants are going to be right in your way. Now, is this really going to be a hard time? Turn here, turn there, run this way about 25, 30 feet. There's like 4 stones. Would this be a good marker spot? Looks like a good marker spot. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that, I don't think. Right? 9. Boom. That would be one. Yeah. Off to marker number 2. Do. Listen, don't beat up my radars. I'll be really upset if you do. Okay. All right. We're going to run on up here. Mark off number 2. It's going to be all good. Switch back to this screen for a second so I know what I'm doing with life. Because, you know, sometimes I need to feel the warmth and the comfort. All right, there we go. So now this screen's going to tell me if everything's all good. We're going to run on up here. We'll get beacon number 2 down. I wonder if it's going to be up there on the sandy hill. No, it's going to be this way a little bit, I guess. Wow, they really want this beacon pretty far, don't they? I guess that's all right. It's their beacon. I'll put it where they want it. All right, do that. Just running on up here. And then it'd be nice to find a hog somewhere. Okay. And I think I'm going to do that. I think when we go down, head back to the other entrance. You're getting close. You're getting close to the target. Like, don't get me wrong, all these animals out here, like these hyenas and stuff, they're all fine, but you need fine meat, you need fine pork, and then we need regular meat, and then I'm going to need to stash up on a lot of that. So these rocks right here look pretty good to me, right? Sure, doesn't get much better than that. Beacon number 2, please. 9. Right about there. Do. You betcha. And before we put down number 3, like I said, I think I'll go pick up some bacon. We'll get a little bacon in our tummies so as we can have all the cool stuff and make sure we do a little extra hunting and pick up some extra meats. That way we have all the extras of the things. Then we'll cook it up. We will cook it up, and at the same time, we'll also cook up all the extra meat and put it in my inventory and get it on my hotbar. So as when we do put down the 3rd beacon, and if this worm does show up, well then, bang bang, it's all over but the cooking. You betcha. And there better be some good scales on this bad boy. You know it's worm scales. It's all good in the neighborhoods. It would also be nice if we didn't do this in the dark. Thanks, Alan. Listen, I was just not saying that on purpose, right? I was holding off on saying that because, and I'm still not going to say it, because if I can get out of this place before there's a storm, that would be great. Now, see, I just said it. Darn it. Yeah, okay. Listen, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Surely I can get out of this corner before anything really bad happens. Now I'm going by this on purpose, right? Because obviously, if I put this 3rd one down, chances are it's going to want me to go hunt for the bad worm thing, and then that's all bad. Period. So we're just going to skip that. For a moment. I'm gonna run out here and grab me a little bit of hog meat, you know, and all the stuff. Because I must admit, this seems to be going relatively well so far, as I am about to jinx myself, right? So it's all good. I mean, we're jinxing myself now. We might as well go all the way, right? Like, I mean, you started a chain reaction of events, which has a correlation, which is going to end life as we know it. So, I mean, like I might as well just keep the chain going, and you know, hope that we can get some hogs up here. It's kind of strange how this desert has like no hogs. In fact, I've only seen 1 scorpion on this whole adventure. I will admit, which I'm very happy about. Don't get me wrong. Couldn't care less about the scorpions. I will say it does make it nice. Okay. Yeah. How much? You don't have any arrows at all, dude. You're gonna have to. Can you make arrows? Dude, you probably can. You've got bone. How many of them arrows can you make? How about 5? You shouldn't need any more than 5 arrows. I mean, anybody that needs more than 5 arrows, it's all bad, right? Yep, do 5. There we go. Just to get ready to do the hunting of the things. All right, here we go. Here we're along the edge. Hey, everybody, what's up? Not much. Listen, you wouldn't just happen to have a couple of hogs like hanging around here. It'd be really nice if I could just quickly hunt a few hogs. Get in, get out, take them back to base, get them cooking, all the things. Make my life really easy, right? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, yep, it's pretty quiet. Don't get me wrong, I'll take any kind of meats here at the moment. A couple wolves, maybe even a bear would be fine. What do we got here? You're a goat, right? Yeah, you're just the silly goat. you're just the silly goats. I couldn't care less about the silly goats. The goats don't do anything for me. You're a wolf. That's right. You can run away. Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. Listen, we gotta talk. I know there's 2 of you here, and yep, bring it. Oh, I know you all bad. You bad to the bone. Yeah, whatever. Listen, I need your meat. I'll also take your phone, your stuff, but I'm gonna leave your carcasses here and see if we can't draw out some more friends. That's what we're gonna do. Do that. Who else is out here? I was pretty sure I think that's that silly goat. He just likes to hang out here. All right, so that's deer. There's a boar. There we go. Listen, hey. Listen, let's talk. Boom. You betcha. Listen, I got it. Where'd you go? Oh, gee whiz. I hate you guys when you do that. Turn on the light. Where did he go? There he is. I found him. Boy, these guys are some tricky in the dark sometimes, let me tell you. Yes, we'll take that. And my nice arrow. What else do you got up here? I'm not. Oh, rabbit. Listen, rabbit. Rabbits are for kids. I'm not gonna hurt you. Look at this goat. He's having a hard time. I'm just gonna stab him. Okay. Look, dude. You were not doing good anyway. Listen, I'm just saving you some hassle. Okay. Look, I'm even cleaning you up. All right. Since we're so close to this base, I might as well use it to cook this meat. You never know. There might be a bear here. Right? And bears are always fun. So, I mean, I'm all about that adventure for you guys. I'm all about adding that extra adventure in just for this, right? And at the same time, if we can use it for a sleepover, we can do that and hit the camp hit the worm first thing in the morning. That would work out great. Hey, bear. Listen, are you guys hanging out here today? Oh, it's a buffalo. Boo. Whatever. Listen, get your big butt out of my face, dude. Bum. Oh, stamina defeated. I was just about to do this big draw. The bears do miss me. You know what? The bears miss me all the time. In fact, I've already had to deal with 4 bears in this mission, which overall is no surprise, right? It's your average fatty T-bone. Fatty stringy meat. Put that on the fire. Let's put some wood on the fire and get it activated. Activate. Oh, no. More important than that, bacon. Definitely need to do that. Let's get that up and running. We'll keep an eye out here. I need the meat anyway, so we're going to have to do a little hunting. As you can see, there's been a few lightning strikes around. No big deal. Hey, Mr. Bear, are you hanging out? What do we got here today? We got a rabbit, we got a deer, blah, boring, okay. Well, let's go up here, because sometimes there's a bear that hangs out up here. Bacon and eggs, nice, I know, it's awesome. New bow. Actually, I've had this bow for a while. It's a workshop bow, so It's one of them bows you can buy in the workshop. But it's nice because it just saves you the time of having to craft one and all that stuff. Really, the only thing you got up here today is a rinky-dink goat. Well, it's a deer, but he doesn't seem very confident. So we're just going to help him out a little bit. Yep. There we go. Listen, you do, dude. I'm helping you out here. Oh, did I hear a bear? Just hold on a second. Excuse me. Are you a bear? Do you think you're a bear? I mean, I'll come down if you think you're a bear, right? Just hold on a second. I'll be right down. Here we go. Excuse me. Are you a bear? I thought I heard growling. You're a wolf. No. What do we got over here? You're a rabbit. Jeez. Don't get me wrong. The wolf's fine. He's worth some meat. But, I mean, he's not really what I want. Are you going to come out here and fight me? Yeah, I see the little eye above your head. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, it's a flash storm. Come on. Really, you're slow as molasses, dude. Like, I haven't got time for this. Like, you got to come up here, and if you're going to come up here and fight me, come up here and fight me. All right, we're going to take that and that. Listen, I got to run in here to the camp. We're about to get some lightning strikes. Means half the forest is probably going to catch on fire, so whatever. Meanwhile, we'll keep throwing this stuff on the fire. Do I have any stone here? I probably do. Do I have any stone here? Excuse me. Oh, yeah, we got enough stone. All right, cool. Listen, crafting, second fireplace, that. About time for a storm. It's late. Yeah, actually, it is pretty late. I must admit that took a little longer than expected. Oops. No. We want to put the fire pit down, Max. Yeah, I must admit the firestorm today was a little bit slower than usual. That's for sure. Let's see. We'll take the meat out of here. Put you over here. Get you cooking. Give me some wood out of this thing. Yep. Thank you. Now, do I need all this leather and stuff? Probably not. But at the same time, the fiber's never bad. I mean, fiber's fiber. Listen, you probably don't need all this leather, dude. You've only got 85 bone, though. Like, you haven't got a lot of bone. It's good to always have a few twigs. So we've got this fire cooking my bacon. This is awesome. You're going to be cooking up my extra meat. What are you doing out here? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. It's a little lightning. Whoop-de-ding-doo. Catch the forest over here on fire? No. That's actually kind of a surprise, because usually you would do that. Right? I don't know what it is about the lightning storms here. They usually catch these trees on fire, and then I have to come out here and try and save. Like, I have to usually do a fire break here to stop the fire from causing me any real hassle. You're a buffalo, and you're stuck. You're a glitched buffalo. Really? Didn't want to spawn me a bear, huh? Fine, whatever. I didn't. I mean, you're a level 2 buffalo. You're not even worth my time, dude. Wolf. Ooh, big lightning strikes. I know. Scary stuff. But yeah, nothing too exciting going on here. It's 1,500 hours. Ugh. You're so goofy looking. Whatever. And the thing is I wouldn't mind hunting a buffalo, except they're so worth not hunting. Like, they're really weak. They're such weak sauce. Like, they have you only get a couple meat out of them. You only get a couple meat out of them. You don't get very much anything out of them. They're just they're kind of wussy. They're just kind of wussy, you know? So, yeah. You know what? We'll take a run around the lake. We'll take a run No Fish Lake. Well, I don't know if they're dumb. They're just not, from a value standpoint, they really aren't worth it. Like, I mean, you know, wolves, even the goats give you more stuff. Like, it's very rare that you get anything more than a little bit of leather, a little bit of bone, and maybe a couple of meat out of a buffalo. And I mean, it's a buffalo, right? Like, I should be able to feed a family for like 6 months with a buffalo, but no, like it's just kind of cheesy. The amount of stuff you get out of a buffalo. All right. Hey, see, now that's what I'm talking about. Game meats, right? I'll take my arrow back. Anything that gives us extra bonus power. Do. Hey, He-Man stuff, right? Anytime we can go He-Man, She-Ra power, you know, I'm all for it, right? That's a goat. Whoop-de-ding-doo. Couldn't care less. And the only reason I'm not going into the caves is because I've mined all these caves out, right? So there's nothing really here. These caves are all very boring. Oh, come on. That's a buffalo. I was kind of hoping for a bear. I mean, I'm doing this tour to see if I can get an extra, like, get a bear to spawn. And what are you? You're a deer. Oh, you're a deer. You think I can get something decent out of you? I don't know. We'll try. Gee whiz. Awful dramatic deer. That was an awful dramatic. Whatever. Come on, dude. All right, we'll take that. We'll throw it on a fire somewhere. Another deer. Hey, deer, guess what? Oh, that had to hurt. Well, we had to test the gun anyway, right? We were making sure it worked, right? And it works just fine, by the way. It's good. But we had to make sure. We definitely had to make sure. I mean, all right, you're just a wolf. Listen, I'll just come up here and hurt you. Yeah, ooh, I know. Yeah, I mean, we had to make sure that the gun worked because we wouldn't want to. We wouldn't want to get into the big worm fight and find out that, like, you know, I couldn't do anything. So you're a deer. You're a baby deer. I'm not even gonna hurt you guys. You're a wolf. Nah, I probably got too much meat already. Oh, does someone want to fight? Does someone want to fight? Come on. Oh, guess who lost? Yeah, that would be you. All right, whatever. Okay, yep. Hey, you asked for that. I didn't. I was going to leave you alone, mister. But no, you wanted to be all that in a bag of chips. How you doing? Let's slam that in there. Let's slam that in there. Yes, give me the bacon. Bacon. Do that. We'll do this. Yeah, we keep taking more meats. Take all the meats because we need all this meat when we take on this worm. Jamie, what's up? I never catch the start of the live streams, as always. I watch in 2x speed to hopefully catch up before it ends. It works well. Hey, again, I'm just kind of one of those wonderful people that you can just kind of double speed through, and it's like my awesome voice and my good looks just allows that to happen. I don't do the magic. I didn't ask for all that wonderful, great power. With great power comes great responsibility, and I try to use it as best as possible. So that's just where we are. Okay, so we got some ribs cooking. We like that because we're going to need all this extra meat. What's the time? It is 16:37. So we got a few hours, 2 hours to go before sleepy time. So let's see if we can't find a bear. Come on, bears. Going to give me one. Going to give me one bear. I think guys have been holding it. What do you got going on down there? Is that a bear? Probably not. No, it's a deer. You guys are boring today. Gee whiz. Wow, that was a terrible jump, Max. What was that? Okay, whatever. Gee whiz. That was like, watch me just plop into the river. Okay, we did that. So that's a goat. You're a goat. What is it, goat season? Okay, what do we got here? That's a goat. That's a goat. Oh my goodness. All right, fine. Run down here a little bit. Listen, all the goats. You guys wouldn't happen to know where you're hiding all the bears at today? Gee whiz. It's kind of a bummer. Are you a bear? I'll know it if it is, because let me tell you. Somebody's in high alert. It's just a deer, I think. Yeah. It's just a deer. It's just a deer. That's a deer. We got over here. Yeah, you're a deer. You're a goat. Whatever. Oh, double wolves. He sounded pretty cranky that I just ran by him. Triple wolves. Whoop-de-ding-doo. Don't care. What I don't understand is that there's usually a bear spawn here and then one right over there, and there's like been nothing the entire time we've been here. I'm actually very disappointed. I am very disappointed. You know, I guess, you know what it is? They're saving me up for the big worm attack. That's what it is. They're trying, you know, I was looking for some warm-up, right? I was looking for a little warm-up fight, right? You know, get the adrenaline pumping, but no, they didn't want to help me with that at all. It's perfectly fine. Whatever. How you guys doing on that? That's right, keep cooking that meat, because we're going to need all of that meat. We're going to need all this meat. But oh well, I mean, it is what it is. I can't. Well, I shouldn't say I can't make bear spawn or anything like that, because my luck, that would be when the bear spawns and then like eats me, and then that'll be the first time I've died in months, and then that'll be like, oh man, that stinks. This is a wolf. You know it's a wolf, right? No, it's not even a wolf. It's a goat. Yeah. Dude, really? Whatever. Nope, you're a buffalo, aren't you? Yep. See, I was about to get excited. and then the buffalo showed up, and it was like, no. All right, so we got a buffalo. We got a bunch of deer running around here. We get 3 deer, 4 deer. Like, yeah, you're all here. You're all going to fall in the water. You're all going to get trapped because you all do that, and then you all get silly. Whatever. Well, I guess we'll have a look. Let's see how my meats are doing. Yes. Gotta like it when they're all done. Don't care about the soybeans. That can go away. And we'll take a little bit more of that meat, because this fight's going to be nasty to the finish. So, close the door. How's the oxygen doing? Oh, yeah, we still got a good 3 hours of oxygen. Probably only about an hour and 3/4 of water, so we'll take a quick drink. There we go. Gotta love the oxygen in the water canister. The oxygen tank in the water canister. I mean, you get 4 hours of oxygen on these things. These things are awesome. Is that 29 days for this mission? Yeah, it's 29 days for this mission. I don't know why. It's like now, maybe they forgot to adjust this one before they did the launch of this one, because of course with the time change thing they did 3 weeks ago. But yeah, they're giving you like 29 days for this mission, and because time pauses now when you log out, like, I mean, literally, I could be in this mission for 6 months. It wouldn't matter. But yeah, we're not going to need that amount of time, right? You know, we're good. We's good, right? Listen, do you want to give me like 5 of these meats so I can put them over here? Do that. That's awesome. So we're going to do this. You're going to eat this meat. And then I can put that right there on that stack. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go for the sleeps. I'm just looking to see what we're going to get out of here. Yeah, I guess we're pretty good. Yeah, let's do the sleeps, and then we'll let this meat burn just in case I need it. There we go. We'll let the meat burn there. We've got over 40 meat. If it gets to a point where we're that bad for hey wolves, what are you doing? Now's the time they'll bring out a bear, right? When I didn't want them. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to be really cranky. But yeah, I would think that You know, we'll, if we need the meats, we'll have the meats. That's a deer. Yep. Blah, blah. Yep. Whatever it is that you think you got going on, dude. It's cool. It's cool. And we're just going to run over here. Do. Oh, yes. I don't want to really eat, though. I don't really eat that meat until I need it, right? So we're going to get over here. We're going to put down the third beacon. All right. Then we get the beacon down. The worm's going to get all cranky. He's like, you're going to wake me up. And I'm like, yeah, it's morning anyway, dude, so get up. I got things to do today. And then he's going to come out, and then he's going to kill me. I'm going to hate it. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yep. I mean, it's not going to be pretty no matter what I do here, right? Yep. Are you a bear? Look, see? Oh yeah, whatever. Level 47 bear. Boom. Oh, dude, you went down hard. You went down hard. You know what? I would hunt you, but I haven't got time. Well, okay, listen. I got a little time. Got any T-bone steaks? All right, so this storm is not... You don't even have T-bone steak, dude. I don't want to care about you. We're going to get on this side, get into the desert. Oh, look. No storm. Okay, that's fine. So, we just pretend the storm didn't happen, and, yeah. I'm blaming Alan for that, of course. Whoa, did you see all the animals push me out of the way? Like, look at them. That was crazy. Yeah, so, Alan, there's your storm of the day. That's up to you. And now we're going to get over here and put this third thing down, and then we're going to eat up. Listen, while I'm having a great time jumping around, listen, you should put 20 of that in your hotbar. In fact, even 40 of that in your hotbar would be awesome. We'll worry about eating the rest of it here in a minute. All right. And the nice part is that Station 3 is just around the corner. And if Alan has jinxed us in any way, I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. All right, so let's get in this corner, get this beacon down. All right, yeah, goats, listen, I got things to do, and you zebra convicts, you know, you and your zebra and the antelope convicts, they run around here, I got things all choked up, right? You know, because, I mean, this got to be, I mean, this is almost like, what was that movie in the 70s? Escape from New York or whatever it was, right? You know, when Snake had to go, you know, when they turned New York Island, Manhattan Island into a prison, right? That's what this place is, right? That's why these guys are all wearing striped shirts. You know, it's what it's all about. Well, there is the surprise. I mean, like I said, there would be a node, right? There would be an exotic node, but it is so far north, and even then, yeah, okay, it takes 3-4 hours, but it doesn't take 3-4 days. I don't know. They just kind of, I don't know why they did it the way they did it. Wow, I'm literally right on target for this thing. This is amazing. How close am I to the targets? Pretty close. Man, if I could attack this worm while having bed bonus, that would be awesome. I'll bet you this rock would be a really good place to put this thing down, right? Somewhat close around here, right up here on top of the hill, maybe. Yes, it would. Yeah, let's do that. So 9. There we go. What do you think? Head to the location of the Shivering Sands. Yeah, listen, about them Shivering Sands, you know that's a bad spot, right? So, just give me a second, would you? Okay. So it's going to be right over here. I'd like to be on this side of it. And the reason is that I want to set up my shack, right? I want to set up my little shack so as I can store my stuff. We're going to run right over here. We're going to set this up. I'm going to switch to the gun. We're going to eat all the meats, right? Pray, eat, love. All the weird sayings that people do, right? Is what we're going to do. So let's set up my shack. Right here looks good. Boom. And then boom. Yep. Do that. Do that. Do this. And I don't think I have any wood on me. Nope. That would have been too smart. Let's go an 8. And we're going to put the arrows in here. We're going to put the bow in here because the bow isn't going to make any difference now. Neither are these. They're not going to help you. You do need to keep that, and this because you got to make a suture kit. At least one, and hope that it lasts. Destroy that. Okay, so we're going to eat the good meats. All the good meats. All the good meats. We've got lots on the hot bar. We got 40 on the hot bar. We're going to put 9 cover on this thing. Okay. I am going to stick the slimy meat in here. We'll stick the stone in here. We're going to split the sticks in half. Okay, now for making suture kits, let's make at least 1 and do that. All right, awesome sauce. Where did you put it? You put it in number 1. I'm actually kind of okay with that. So we'll put it in 4. All right, let's go to the shifting sands. Get out your gun, Max. Load it. Here we go. Yep. Okay, this is fine. Now remember, my left hand doesn't work very well. We're probably gonna die. It's okay. It's okay. Where are these shifting sands at? Oh, here we go. Yep. Hey, big guy, what are you doing? Yep. Yeah, I see you're spewing as always. And how are you doing? You're not nearly as far away as I thought you would be. Hi, Cougar. Listen, I got better things to do. Yeah. Reload. Oh, that was a really big one. Yeah. Yeah, you all that in a bag of chips there, big guy. Yeah. Well, let's let him get a little recharge. I'll get a little recharged. Hey, look at the big smile on you. Yeah. Holy smokes. You gonna smile for me? Big opening. Yeah, oh, yeah, there it is.
This wasn't an easy one, but you did it.
That's it? Oh.
If you're aiming to impress
Yeah, I'm gonna punch this cougar. Look at me go on him.
They'll notice this.
I'm taking this cougar on with my bare hands, and I win! Look at that! Yeah. What do you think? I beat the worm. I beat the cougar with my bare hands. Man, I am the man today. I am the man today. What do you think? What do you think, hyena? Yeah. I'm just going to kill you with the knife, dude. I'm messing around with you. I was pretty sure you could, like, farm these, but I guess, I don't know. Maybe they didn't make it. Maybe they took that away. Because at the very, now we're talking back in beta's day, right? Yeah, I can't even get on top of this thing. That stinks. I would love to have a scale or something from this guy. Yeah, I know, mission's complete. But I mean, he kind of went down a little faster than I expected. No, not overly. Well, yeah, okay, it's a little early of a night. But at the same time, I must admit, what do you guys think? I mean, you know, that poor cougar. Boy, I ever punch him out? I ever punch you out, dude? I punched you out, big time. Well, hey, I mean, we'll take that. I don't know why it all went so good. You know, but let's head. Well, at least we'll get back to my shack here. We're gonna pick up a few things. I mean, it wasn't supposed to go that good. I mean, it never goes that good for me. But I must admit, I have been like practicing my okay, you have to remember my left hand means I can't do certain things, right? So obviously to try and alleviate that, I've been practicing what maneuvers I can do with my hand. So things like so for example, when I'm attacking a creature, you'll always notice I run to the right. Right? I'm always running this way. I'm not going to the left. That's because I can't do that. I can't do the left, right? Well, I can, but I can't do it all in one step, right? So anyway, just that seems to have worked out better than expected. I will take that as a win. I'm even taking my free sticks, and I'm even going to leave this hut here just because I can. And we'll head back to the camp. The spaceship's over here as well, so we'll just head this way, and it's a thumbs up for everybody. Let's talk about the rest of the week. Of course, we got Dual Transport Fever 2. Tomorrow is going to be the start of the Mega Line. So, of course, yeah, I mean, that worked out really good, right? Hey, Michael, what's up? Scales are on the ground. Are they? I didn't see them. Well, gosh darn, we're going back because I want them. Because I mean, there's a thing, right? I didn't see the scales, man. I feel very bummed out now. I missed out. You gotta love it when you're actually getting more stamina by jumping. The more I jump, the more stamina I get. That's awesome. Listen, you guys over here, leave my worm alone. It's my worm. Piles of them, he says. Well, look at that. I think you know what? Piles of them. Look at this. Holy, I've been missing out. Yeah, sandworm scales. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's a rock. Okay. Does it just give them to you for just stabbing them, or is it just like he just drops them? He probably just drops them, right? Because I didn't remember seeing any on this side. Oh, well, there's one there. Yeah, 13, 14. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I just enjoy the fact that I killed him. I mean, hey, getting the scales is kind of like, drops with every hit. Really? Oh, so like, when you mean when he was alive, they were dropping with every hit. I was going to say I'm not getting anything now, but I can totally see that. So when I was like pew-pewing him, they were probably falling off him. I could probably see that. But you know what? Now you've got me curious to run around here for a bit because there's like a few more around here. He did stick around this one area though, so like he wasn't very far from this area. It wasn't like the other missions where he tends to pop up in 3-4 different spots. He literally just kept popping up in the same spot, which made it really, really nice. I didn't have to work hard at it. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate the info. That actually works out really cool. That's really cool. And so now, of course, I can scorpions. Hey, where have you guys been all this mission? I mean, you guys have been hiding the entire time. Like, I mean, let me tell you. Oh, what is it? You guys were feeling a little left out, a little jealous maybe? I killed your big brother friend? What? Is that it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take your claws. I mean, but I mean, these guys have been missing the whole mission, right? Like, I'm telling you, I only seen one scorpion the entire time up till now. And it was like, whatever. But yeah, now I see you guys are just going to pop out everywhere, right? So I guess we'll take out the gun. We'll head back to camp here, do the things. You know, if we pop off like, you know, another couple scorpions, I'll be happy with that. So, yeah, good day overall. Took down the worm. Boom, just like that. It was just a snap, crackle, pop. Even did it before we lost the bed bonus. I like that. Because when you can take care of the bosses with the bed bonus, that really gives you a big advantage, right? I mean, you get such a good advantage out of the bed bonus plus 3 different meats. Boom. There was no way he was taking me down anyway. That was a dream of his. You know, so that was all good. All good in the neighborhood. Gotta like it when we do a good mission. Sometimes when a plan comes together. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know it. So, I guess that one's going to wrap up. Oh, yes, back to my Transport Fever 2. Tomorrow, of course, is going to be the first Mega Line. Actually, I'm going to be doing a double Mega Line tomorrow on Transport Fever 2. And what else do we got? I believe in No Man's Sky, this is the last week before they convert the file to a normal save. So I'm going to do more pirate raiding this week. Then that's going to make me up to Thursday. Thursday, of course, will be the other half of the other Mega Line. So I'm doing 2 Mega Lines tomorrow. And then I think I'm doing 2 more on Thursday in Transport Fever 2. And Factoroids ends this week. It's the big finale. I enjoyed playing that game a lot. It was a really cool game, I must admit. And I must admit, I'm going to miss this base. I did so much work to prepare this base, and then it's like, well, yeah, guess you didn't need it. Okay, so that's fine. Hey, sometimes I'll take a nice one when it happens. This all worked out really nice. And so, of course, Factoroids wraps up this week. And, of course, that's because next week is the big release of Infraspace, the water update, and all the craziness. Infraspace Cube will be all will be the 27th, 28th, and 29th. It'll be an all-weekend event. And, of course, we'll be doing some crazy city building in that, right? I'd like to get to over 50,000 population. Should be easy. I'm hoping over 50K population in that. That would be nice. It just depends on how much room the water stuff is going to take up, so we'll see how that plays out. And with that, I guess I get to run up here now, and they get to say, hey, good job, Max. Good job. And now we get to look at the screens that we want to look at, right? Because that was the last thing we wanted to do in this stream is, okay, you're going to give me 3 more beacons? Is that what you're doing? Why? Oh, or you're just loading the beacons for me. All right, I'm perfectly fine with that. Load the beacons up. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what we almost did? No, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. Look, I was talking all this time, and I almost forgot my toys. Almost forgot the toys. I mean, no sense doing missions to make $250 because then you got to spend $250 to buy all new toys because you were dumb and left your toys behind. Luckily, yeah, we almost left all the cash behind. What's the whole point of robbing everybody if you leave your cash back at your hideout? There is no point. Luckily, the hideout is right over here. I already moved all the secret cash from the forest hideout to this one. So yeah, and I even put it all in a corner here just for me to take, so I wouldn't forget it. I even put it all right here. Look, see, 1, 2, 3. We'll even take the extra bullets. Look, it was all right there. It was all right there. All right, now we can get out of here. We can get out of here. Have a look at the new screen that they put in for the regular missions versus the DLC that's coming up. The Styx DLC. That's STYX, I think it is, and I've looked at the map on that. That's looking pretty cool. It's a smaller map, obviously, because it's a DLC. So yeah, but overall, of course, when that DLC comes out, we'll definitely be playing it. It would be really great if it came out during some summertime games, because then it could become part of the inclusion of that. Just for those who may not have known, of course, starting in June, from June to September is some summertime games. It's a big time for me where I like to do all the things, celebrate some demos and stuff like that, play some short games. Oh, there's the storm Alan wanted, arid winds. But guess what? I'm out of here. Don't care. I don't care about any of that. I'm taking everything back with me. I'm taking all the scales and everything. We're going to have a little bite to eat. Why not? And done. All right. Hit the button. We're out of here. Return to station. Yes. Return to station. Are you sure you want to leave? Boom. It's late again. It's late enough that I'm out of here, Alan. That's all that matters. Done and done. Look at that. $200, 100 of those exotics. We like that. I even got Splunker 3. I had traveled over 100 kilometers in caves. So I was actually pretty... I got that when I was doing all my caving for the gun today. Well, would have been Saturday. So that's actually really nice. Overall, that all went really well. So with that, this should take us back to the screen. Yes, select a character. So this is all really cool now, right? You select the character. Yeah, so we're going to claim rewards, obviously. Boom. You're going to give me my extra 16. Boom. There you go. But now when you go to new prospect, look at this. Yes. Obviously, Styx is the DLC that's coming up. That'll be awesome. It says I've done 38 out of 60 missions. I'm not quite sure what that is. I mean, I'll go in here for a second. Now, keep in mind, I don't do the construction missions, and I don't do the furniture building stuff, right? I also... now, there are a few of the 30-day missions I haven't done either, right? Like the high wire exploration. I might, and really, what are you doing? You're just going down to explore, right? And I've explored all these maps many different ways. Stockpile missions, I hate them. I hate stockpile missions with a passion, but I might do one. I don't know. But we'll see. We always have a few extra missions kicking around that we can always do. If they don't come out with a mission that week, we can always come out with a thing, right? We can always do that. So that takes care of that one. We'll head back. So this is the new setup that they're going with. I noticed they even put the third one in here, coming soon. Like, what does that mean, right? I noticed here it also says missions 0 of 2 for Styx. So that means that I guess they've got 2 missions done so far for the expansion. So we'll see how that plays out. Well, I am doing the zoom. I thought I could say it would zoom in. So that's this is actually pretty nifty. I'm looking forward to that. Of course, I've already done all my workshop buying items. I mean, there's nothing really, like, you're never going to see me buy a spear, right? It's not my play style. It's not where I've got my points spent. I did buy a workshop repair kit. Have never had to use it yet, but that's actually pretty cool too. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. So of course, Michael, Alan, of course, it's always good. James, great to hear from you. Of course, and everybody that watches afterwards. Of course, I always appreciate your viewership and all the things. I'm Max. This has been Icarus Live, and we just took down the worm boss because they just had to throw another one at me. Saul's all happy, of course. He got some money, right? So he can go back on his gambling habit. And, you know what? I hear he's got it better under control now, so I'm really happy about that, right? Because he's got a thing, right? He's got a thing, but he's getting it under control. I'm helping him through it. It's always good. It's always good, right? I want to thank everybody for watching. As mentioned, everybody in the chat, hope you all have a good one, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.